for this review, we've got the AEW Unrivaled Supreme Collection Sting. This is a Walmart exclusive. They even let you know on the package. And this is basically a tribute figure to Sting, who recently retired. They have a special retirement match for him. Did this whole thing, had his two sons out. So this is kind of commemorating all this, commemorating his, career and his legacy, and is a exclusive. So I don't collect a lot of wrestling figures. I do get a few here and there. I watched wrestling a good bit as an early teen, and then once I got older, start working and high school life, and then you become an adult and kind of stop watching wrestling for a lot of that. But um for me, Sting was WCW, and that's the era that I watched, and that's what I'm fond of. Didn't really watch any of the AEW stuff. So the box is pretty cool. There's kind of like a simulated ring entrance thing going on. In the package, he's got baseball bat. He's got his cloth coat. He's got an extra mask in his hand. I don't know what that is about. He's got a bunch of heads. So he's got two on this side. He's got two sets of other hands. And then over here, he's got some different shirts that you can put on. So you got a lot of different looks here. Here we have the UPC. This is a Jazzwares product. And then on the back, get this. And this picture is from the Double or Nothing event from 2021. And yeah, pretty cool. So let's open this guy up and take a further look. All right, so you're not going to be able to do too much with this backdrop. This backdrop is pretty much part of the packaging, and it's pretty well like glued, like the clam outer plastic is glued to the back. I was kind of curious if this was going to have like a diorama. It doesn't. But there is this little piece that he's kind of sitting on in the package that you could possibly reuse. Here is a closer look at the two accessory pieces on the side. Good opportunity to look at the faces while we're here. Definitely a little bit different paint scheme. Like this one, he's kind of got like teeth painted over his lips, and this one he's got kind of open mouth, snarl kind of look. He's got two closed fists and two splayed hands. And then the figure is kind of in a extra clamshell. This is just a piece of cardboard that's taped, and that's pretty much it. So let's get him all the way out and take a look at the figure. Okay, so one weird thing about mine, I don't know if this is going to be everybody's, but in the package, his legs are backwards. um, yeah, these are on wrong, like at the hip joint. So that's not right. Give me a moment. I'm gonna try to pop these off and reassemble them. They did pop off pretty easily. I kind of got them over here and like pushed this way, and they pop right on off. And I'm just making sure that nothing else is misassembled. That left is left and right is right. Okay, and now he's properly assembled. So, um, yeah, the bat's pretty cool. We'll take the bat off for a moment because I'm going to take this outer cloak off here. The cloak is I don't know how to describe this material, but it's basically like a pleather. The inside is kind of a backing fabric. It's pretty nice. It seems like it's pretty good. There's gold paint. Um, this is just paint, and it's hemmed to look like it's kind of like a thick piece, but it's just painted here. The collar's pretty nice. On the back, he's got the Sting logo. Oh wow, interesting. I'm not used to the articulation scheme of these figures. He's got some plastic, I guess, to help protect the material. We can take that off, and I like how these are pinless. So this upper abdominal joint has a pretty good range, which is good because this is a wrestling figure. The head is on the ball joint. It's a bit restricted because of the hair. As you can see, he's got butterfly chest, disc hinge shoulders, swivel bicep, double elbow. The hand bends inward. There is another dumbbell in the waist. The sculpt restricts things a little bit, but it's there. You saw that there's a dumbbell for the hips. The hips are a bit limited, and that's because of the sculpt. There's no drop down aspect. So this is why companies invented the drop down because you want to not make this look gappy, and to do so, it's got to be pretty close. And because of that, you're going to have some range of movement limitations, but I think this is fair. You got the double knee. You got a pretty wide ankle up and down, and um, there's no side to side, it looks like. Nope, there's a little bit. It's just the joint's stiff. And there is toe articulation. So pretty decent, and what you would want for a wrestling figure. The mask, again, I haven't kept up with AEW, but I'm sure this is a thing. I guess he comes out with the mask on and then takes the mask off and is like, haha, another mask. Face paint. Um, yeah, this is a pretty cool figure. I don't know like if there's like reuse or if this is based on another previous Sting figure. I imagine it is, but the sculpt work is really nice. There's definitely, this is not just like painted straps like this shirt, can't think of the right word for this, is like molded. So there's a lot of attention to detail to this, and the fact that it's pinless is, also really nice. Um, Zoom in on this default face because it is pretty gnarly. The paint apps look really nice. There's kind of like a gradiated effect on it. There's even some kind of darkness around the bottom, I guess to represent some stubble coming through the paint. Um, like even the ears. I mean, it's just a lot of good sculpting here. Whoever did the sculpt work on this did a really good job. Even the muscles, everything. This is pretty good. This is like Marvel Legends style sculpting. Speaking of which, just to kind of compare this with Marvel Legends, um, he's a bit tall, but I think that is workable. Like he's still like within a human scale, and this guy probably is pretty tall in real life. A lot of the wrestlers are tall, especially from back in the day. So that scales pretty well. So that is the review. Uh, I like this a lot. Again, I don't really collect the wrestling stuff, but if you do, this is definitely one to get. I would say if you don't collect wrestling figures, but you remember WCW from back in the day, this is a good figure to have. So let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, tune into more videos coming up. And if you haven't done so, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thank you.